Hey, Motorman here, and this week we're going to talk about the two bikes I got virtually 3 or 4 days apart, the Street Glide ST and my 2022 police bike, and I'm going to show you the different modifications I've made so far. First, here's the 2022 police bike, and I'll show you a few things. I'm not sure if I had this on the last video I did, but this bike, when I ordered it, before I even took delivery, I had them do the Stage 2 kit. That's the torque cam kit. And since then I've added this seat. This is actually I think it's from a CVO, and I had it reupholstered in the black and white so that it would match this seat on the Icon. Now remember, my point on this motorcycle was to give it that nostalgic look, because I like nostalgia. And this color combination of the birch white and impact blue is very close to what you see on the Icon, so that's why I got this motorcycle in this particular color. Whenever you get a police motorcycle, it's going to take a while. You want to order a special color, so it's going to take a while to get it. You see a bunch of all white and all black ones, but you very rarely, in fact almost never, see one in this color combination. I've also added to this bike the tour pack. This was originally the tour pack I had on the Road King, and that was, I had painted that the impact blue, or electric blue they call it on civilian bikes, and as you can see I've painted it now birch white and left some blue on there in the center. And most of the time I don't even have the tour pack on the motorcycle. I've also added these wraparound bars because it gives it a little more protection, plus I think it adds that nostalgia look. The Icon, as you can see, came with them. Here they are right here. In fact, all the police bikes used to come with this wraparound bag bar, but they no longer do. Of course, I put the motorcycle drop guards just in case. Don't want to have a single scratch or a mark on it. One of the things that I changed on, I originally had the open element Screaming Eagle filter on it. It got in the way of my knee and it just didn't look right. So this is a Screaming Eagle air filter, but it's got the, it looks basically exactly the same as stock, but the element is open from the front all the way through to the back here. It has this, of course, being the police bike, Electric Glide comes with the heated grips and the RDRS system. The white walls on here are Metzler's, and these are their white walls, but unfortunately they're not. They're about a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch narrower than the wide white walls on the Dunlops, but Dunlop doesn't make a 17-inch front tire for the Harleys. I really can't, I don't understand why, but they don't. Maybe because, maybe just the Road King standard, I believe, and the police bikes come with the 17-inch front. So that's probably why they didn't feel it was necessary to make them. But these Metzlers were pretty expensive. I got them a few months ago because I knew there was going to be a problem getting tires. And there was, if you try to get them now, there is a bit of a problem. There's only 2 companies that make the 17-inch white wall front tire, and that's Metzler and Schenko. I also put on here Custom Dynamics flashing brake light and the LEDs. And what else? I'm thinking about putting in an amplifier and speakers, a Bluetooth amp, so I won't actually have a radio, but I'll be able to plug my phone in. I've got the E-Glides Goodies cover for this that opens up and it locks. Haven't put that on yet. The bike is running really good with that. That's the 114 with the Stage 2 kit. I think there's almost as much power as the 117 on the ST. I'm going to find out maybe within the next couple of weeks. We're going to do some roll-ons with it. And of course I put the Tab Performance 4-inch mufflers on it, and they do sound a little bit different on the 114 than they do on the ST. In fact, I'm going to start both bikes up and show you. This bike, of course, I've kept completely stock with the exception of changing the seat, and this is because this is the one my wife will be riding, and as you know, she had a hip operation recently and she doesn't want to be tiptoeing it with the police style seat that they have on the Icon. So I just had a Street Glide standard seat reupholstered. So I think that I'm achieving that look of nostalgia. And if you like the nostalgia look, well, you have similar taste to what I have. But I also like the modern look of the ST. Here, of course, is the ST. I just added a couple of things to this. The rear bag guards, that's so I could put the motorcycle drop guards on this bike as well. I put Tab Performance mufflers. These have the medium baffles in it. This is also 4-inch size. And I put a regular street glide seat on this because the stock seat is a solo seat and it doesn't push me quite far enough forward. So I haven't tried it on this yet, but I will try it. And I think it pushes me about an inch closer to the bars. I like to be close to the bars for plenty of leverage. I've also added Freedom Shield. This is a 6-inch. And this little dip that you have right here in the windshield really, it probably blocks as much wind as you would have on a 9 or 10-inch windshield. I highly recommend them. Custom Dynamics lights on this one as well. Since it already came with the LEDs here, I put the Custom Dynamics turn signal lights in, and the kit that allows it's a plug-and-play kit that allows the brake lights to flash, as well as the signal lights. Oh, I did promise to let you hear the Tab Performance mufflers. Again, this is the medium baffles. 4-inch baffles on this one. 4-inch pipes on this, not the 4.5s. Now I'll let you hear the Tab 4-inch mufflers on this one, which seem to be just not quite as deep a sound, and that might be because this doesn't have a tuned exhaust headers, which is what they say. Harley says has on the ST you have tuned exhaust headers. I know it's kind of hard to tell, especially with just using the mic from the camera, but to me it's not quite as deep a rumble as you get with the one on the ST, the Tab Performance mufflers on the ST. But that's it for now. I'll keep you posted on any changes I make.